Welcome in, Joe Cucchiara with Real Estate Radio Live. Thank you for those that continue to follow the show and watch the show and share the show. I appreciate that very much. Just a reminder for those that might just be checking in for the first time or just starting to follow us, Joe Cucchiara with Real Estate Radio Live. I have been doing live radio and podcasting now for 11 years, over 1,700 episodes and shows with a lot of great guests. Our focus is always the same, and it is education and information. You'll find that if you follow these shows and these episodes, I hope that you get educated, informed on anything in and around real estate. That's the focus. That's the goal. It always has been for me, and that means providing you with great information, content, guests, anything I could do to provide you with information and education that'll make you make actually more sound and wise decisions in and around your real estate. That is the focus, whether it's purchasing, selling real estate, financing. Our primary business here is mortgage finance. We've been doing this for 23 years. So if I can help anyone in the mortgage area, please let us know. We're here to help. Before we get started, again, do me a big favor, like the show, and also follow us. Follow us, and hopefully you could continue to educate and inform yourself and make some better, wise decisions in and around real estate. That's the goal. So if you would please like and also follow us, I would appreciate that very much. Today's topic and title is, which sounds a little funny, but I'm going to explain it. It's super exciting. A lot of people don't know about this. The title is No Job, No Income, but Assets, No Problem. So there are several programs we have. A lot of people don't know this, and a lot of other lenders in my business in this industry don't understand this financing option that's out there. It's been there for a while. We do it on a regular basis right now. Matter of fact, I have 4 files in progress. We are qualifying borrowers either without a job, without a traditional job, without a paycheck, without traditional income. That's right. You could qualify and you could still get a loan, whether it's a refinance or a purchase, if you have assets. And I'm going to explain that. I'm going to break it down for you. This is great for investors. This is great for primary home owners. It really doesn't matter if you're buying a second home, an investment property, it doesn't matter. We could do that. So, again, most lenders and most people in my business don't educate themselves and don't really understand the complexity of this program, but it's super straightforward. So we have a formula. Let's say, I'm going to give you a couple examples. And again, I have 4 files right now, purchase files in process right now of clients that are purchasing 4 different files, 4 different loans, all of them, either all 4 of these, I should say, in this particular either don't have a traditional job, they're in between jobs, in between a business, they don't have traditional income, they don't have W-2 income, but they have assets. And so we have programs that we look at assets. Let's just say I'll give you an example of one of the clients I have right now. He just sold his business. He's in between whether he's going to buy another business, maybe consult, maybe do a couple of different things, but he has enough assets to purchase a $4 million home, putting $1.5 million down. He has enough assets that we could look at those assets and we have a calculation formula that we could give him income for it. Again, it all depends on the loan amount. In this case, this client has several $1 million, so it's easy to take a look at those assets and assign an income to qualify him. And it's a great program. We do it all the time. It's wonderful. Let me give you another example. Let's say you have a person who is a W-2 employee and they've been W-2 for 20 years, but they've decided to take a break. They're gonna take a year off and before they decide to take another job somewhere, but they've been W-2 their entire life. And all of a sudden they want to purchase. No problem. We could do it. They're in right now. I have a perfect example. It's $1 million purchase. They're putting 20% down. They're financing 800,000. And without a job, without an updated pay stub, anything, we're able to finance this loan because we look at his assets and we assign an income based on the assets. I'm not going to go into particular details and confuse people, but I will tell you if you're a real estate agent out there, if you're a client, if you're financial planner, CPA, anything. You have clients that are concerned about, gosh, I can't refinance a home, I can't purchase a home because I don't have a job, or I'm in between jobs, or I don't have a traditional business, or let's say you're retired. Let's say you retire early. I have someone in that same camp. They're 53 and they're retiring early, but we're doing a purchase for them because they have enough assets to calculate their income and qualify them. It's really pretty simple. I know for most people it sounds strange. Some people are going to listen to this and go, "Oh God, is this one of those stated no doc incomes?" No, it's not. No, no, we look at assets and we have a formula where we assign a certain amount of assets needed to qualify. So you do not, repeat, you do not have to have a job. You do not have to have steady income. You could be retired. All these things you could do, and we could still help you finance. This is an important message because I still, to this day, even though I do a lot of these, a lot of people still have a hard time understanding these. So the focus today is, remember, these are options that you have. And so if you're in between jobs, in this case, you just sold your business. In another case, I'll give you the third case of a real life file that I have right now. All right. So borrower decides to get into contract. They found their dream home. They're selling their home and they're buying another home, and we're making that arrangement. We get the file in, we underwrite the file. We find out we can't give him bonus income. He's a W-2 income earner. We find out we can't give him bonus income because he hasn't been on his job for at least 2 years, which is pretty standard. So we go, gee, okay, well, we're short on income. He technically doesn't qualify for this. Well, what kind of assets does he have? So then we take a look at his assets. And he has enough assets to put a formula together to give him the additional income based on those assets and add that to the W-2 income. And now they qualify. It's really very simple. Now, I just want to be sure I'm clear. You have to have assets. Okay. So if you're out there thinking, gosh, no job, no income, I could buy a house. That's that's not necessarily true. Just so I'm clear. You could buy a home, refinance a home, purchase a home, whether it's an investment, primary, secondary, it doesn't matter, without a job, without traditional income. But remember, you have to have assets. So we use that as a formula to give you income, to assign income to make this purchase. So I just want to be clear. This is not a stated income. This is not a no doc. This is not one of those funny programs that we saw back in '05 and '06 and '07. No, this is a legitimate program. And by the way, the rates are pretty close to conventional rates. There may be about a quarter difference in rate, and that's it. Really simple. It's a great program. I wanted to share that with you right away. For anyone that is looking to get qualified, a purchase, that's what we're here to do. We have a team of people. We help everyone that we can. Thousands of customers over the last 23 years, we've helped purchase homes, refinance homes, whether it's, again, a primary residence, second home, investment property, doesn't matter. We could do anything and help you with those finances as well. If you want to reach our team, there's a couple ways to do that. Joe at reradiolive.com. That's Joe at reradiolive.com, or 408 838 9060, 408 838 9060. You can reach out to our team, and we get, several emails a week with questions about different financing options. We can finance in most states. Again, if you're listening to this podcast, I'm here in Silicon Valley, Northern California, for those that are familiar, but we can finance in almost just about any state in the country. So if you're listening to this podcast and you're in Florida or Texas or Idaho or Wyoming or Oregon or wherever, we could help you finance. And we're happy to do that. So again, remember, no job, no income, but if you have assets, we can help you with that program. I just wanted to get that out today and make sure we know there are a bunch of options. This is, again, in the spirit of education and information. This is what I want to continue to do It's important to get this program out here. A lot of people don't know about it. So again, reach out to us, like the show, share the show, follow the show. I appreciate it very much. We have thousands and thousands of people that download this podcast every day, and I greatly appreciate all the support you guys have given me over the last 10 or 11 years. I greatly do appreciate it. Again, Joe Cucchiara with Real Estate Radio Live. Be sure to tune in. Be sure to follow 408-838-9060 or Joe at RE Radio Live. Until next time, I hope you have a great day. Take care.